What happened?
Oh, I hit the cabinet when I was cleaning up in the kitchen.
Does it hurt? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Shouldn't you be getting ready for school? It's late.
There's no school today because of the teachers' meeting. I was going to go over to Buddy's to play, but...
But what?
I think I'll stay here with you.
You don't have to do that, Stephen.
Well, you always stay with me when I'm sick.
Well, that is very sweet of you to be concerned. But I'll be just fine. Now, why don't you go over to Buddy's and I'll see you at lunchtime, okay?
Okay.
How you feeling? You slept in the guest room last night. You haven't said a word to me all morning. Ginny, I said I was sorry.
It's not enough, Barrett. Not anymore.
I didn't mean to hit you.
Don't you touch me.
I only want to comfort you, to try and help you.
You're the one who needs help. And if you don't get help soon, I swear I'll leave you. I can't live like this anymore.
You can't leave me, Ginny.
I can't live like this anymore. Never knowing whether you're going to get in one of your moods or torn on Steve or me.
You gave me cause to be angry last night. I mean, thinking that I'd locked you in the cellar.
You never did deny it, did you, Barry? You slapped me in the face and stormed out of the house.
How could you think I'd do such a thing?
At first, I was ashamed of thinking that to myself. But the survey maps, finding that flashlight down in the cellar, and before you left, all this talk about strawberry preserves and how much you thought about him when you were in the prison camp. It all added up. Are you that jealous of Ryan? Is that it? Are you so afraid of my meeting Ryan that you have to lock me in a cellar?
You did meet him. I did see you together.
I met Ryan in a public place to ask his help for you. I have told you that over and over again. If I were having an affair with this man, you think I'd meet him at the top of the world club? How can I convince you that Ryan is no longer in my life? I married you.
You regret that decision now, though, don't you?
At the moment, I regret not having forced you to get help sooner. Barrett, I know the hell you've been going through.
No. You couldn't ever understand all of that.
All right. But I've tried to understand. And I've tried to understand what you're going through now. But I can't live like this. And neither can you. You've got to go to someone to get help, to get counseling.
I am not going to see a shrink if that's what you're talking about. There is nothing wrong with me. There's nothing that a little love and comfort and support from my family can't heal.
I have tried, but it's not enough. You don't trust me. And now, I'm not sure I can trust you. You've got to get outside help, Barrett, before it's too late.
I've never asked strangers for help. And I'm not about to start now. We'll work this out together. Ourselves.
Ginny, what's wrong?
Ginny, tell me what's wrong.
I'm so ashamed, Rena. I accused Barrett of locking me in the cellar. Oh, honey. I went through the whole thing about the survey maps and the flashlight that I found down there and how he practically forced me to go down there.
How did you react to it?
He hit me.
Honey, I'm sorry. Oh. I didn't know that Barrett could be that violent.
The man I'm living with is not the Barrett Marshall I know. Rena, I begged him to go get help, but he won't hear of it. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to turn.
Has he done anything to Steve?
No, not yet. But I'm terrified that he might. I don't know. Maybe I'm all wrong about everything in the cellar and everything else.
Jeb doesn't think you're wrong.
You talked to Jeb?
Before he went to New York, he had a talk with Ryan Connor, and he asked him to keep an eye on you. Ryan didn't want to make matters worse by coming out here and calling you, so he asked me to check up on you from time to time.
What's happening to us? What have I done to Barrett?
Honey, you haven't done anything. As a matter of fact, you have a lot more patience than I would have had. I would have left him a long time ago.
I thought about leaving him last night. I don't think that's the answer.
What are you waiting for? Until he beats you up again? Until he hurts little Stevie? Ginny! If Barrett can't help himself, there's nothing you can do. But leave him, Ginny, and if I were you, I'd leave him today.